Hello everyone, all the Z Global members from all over the world. Yes, we are here again and today is our third lesson. Alright, it's third lesson. Okay, I'm so happy about all you guys have achieved the result in the past 2 weeks. So I'm also looking forward to see more and more people, participants, to get the same result, to get the better result. So today's third lesson, we are going to a little bit more advanced, a little bit more complicated, because I'm going to teach you how to transform the mood and the environments, and we're going to make the rain in the picture. We're going to make the rain and we're going to render the cloud, render the smoke effects. You are going to surprise when you look the final images. We're going to have more time to do the editing today. We need to spend more time in one picture. Okay, this is a little bit difficult in third lesson. So we go straight to Lightroom and Photoshop, and I don't want to spend much time to talk too much. I want you to go straight and follow me step by step. Okay, all right, let's do it. Okay, so this is the photos of tonight, and this one I shoot in the night time. I'm going to share you how I transform the black color of the sky to blue color. Alright, and let's see the camera setting here. So 250 seconds, f2, ISO 2000. Okay, so this is a photo I use ISO 2000 because of I using continuous light. So this time I'm not using flash, so I got two light, which is continuous light, and the light is 500 watts. Okay, 500 watts continuous light, and the lens I use is 35mm, 35 f1.8. Alright, this is a new lenses from Nikon because I'm using Nikon Z7. Right, so this is the photo from Z7. We have a restaurant behind, and I put the umbrella in front, and you can see the subject I placed in a negative space. Can you see the subject I placed in the negative space? So you can see the background surrounding the subject is clean. Okay, take note now. When you place the subject in a negative space and a clean background, which is going to help you easier to do the post-processing, especially when you want to enhance their face, or you want to do some retouching for their hair, and maybe even you want to do some retouching for the upper body of the subject. So when you have a clean background, this is the purpose. Okay, and also when in composition, place subject in negative space helps our audience go straight to the subject. Okay, so not much distracting the subject's face. Okay, let's start. We are going to first do the basic edit, which is the highlight and shadows. So I show you the highlight and shadow here. So this is what I want to do, and you can see the number, the amount of the shadow, 50, and also the highlight reduce minus 50. Okay, and nothing to do here, and go straight to the before that we go to tone curve. Alright, where is my button? Okay, we want to increase some darks, so we have a little bit more details in the shadow, in the darks again. Okay, so now goes to the color channel. We want to go straight to orange channel, luminance, and we want to brightness the skin tone. So we go orange channel, increase the luminance to brightness the face and also the skin. And the color is yellow channel, so I was thinking I want to reduce the light of the yellow and reduce the saturations. I don't want too yellow in the photos. Alright, so this is you can follow me the amount, the numbers I just want to reduce a little bit. Okay, and also we have the red color. I think it's fine. Okay, now go to the split toning. Okay, so now I want to show you how I add the blue tone in the shadows. Okay, 100% for the balance. And go to the shadows, you see the amount. Okay, this is for blue color 230, and saturation you can put hundreds, so you can straight away see the before after. Alright, so you can see you have a blue tone in the shadow and it looks natural because of you use 100 for the balance. Okay, so this is the tips, okay, technique for this one. And for sure I want to use noise reductions because of I use ISO 2000 and it's going to have a noise in the photos and I want to reduce it. Okay, so I use 45 or maybe 35. Okay, so I reduce the noise here. Okay, good. Go to the next one. I think I straight through calibration. I think for this color I'm fine, and maybe a little bit more saturation, 10 or 15. Yeah, I think 10 is fine, good. So in blue primary, I always use blue primary because the saturation increase more natural. And I still want to enhance the skin, and also because of I use blue primary for the saturation, and now I want to reduce a little bit for the orange channel to reduce the saturation of the skin tone. Okay, and now you see the umbrella. So now I'm using the radial filter. So this is something new I'm doing in Lightroom in the third lesson. The radial filter, you can see how I doing here. Okay, I want to darken the umbrella. Okay, I want to darken the umbrella, which is my foreground. Okay, so darken the umbrella, and you can see there's an invert here. I think we don't need. And the setting here, you can see I minus 100% of the contrast because when I darken, I don't want to lose my details in the shadow. I don't want to lose the details in the shadow, so I minus 100% of the contrast, so make it soft. And this is the way I save my details in the shadows. And also I also don't want the highlights too much. I reduce the highlights. Okay, and now I try to adjust the shape of the filter. Okay, let me see, maybe smaller. Alright, something like this, I think it's good. Okay, maybe darker, a little bit more. Yes, darker a little bit more. Good. So I want to darken it because of the light hitting the umbrella too much and it's going to distract the subjects. So the audience eyes always look at the umbrella, and this is what I don't want. I want the audience look straight to the subjects. Okay, and I still want to have a little bit more details in the shadows. And this is how I adjust. You can see the umbrella, which is I already darkened it, and still we have a very soft tonality, and also you can have the details in the shadow at the same time. Right, so this is the setting you can follow. Okay, done. It's good. Okay, so look at the skin, look at the face, and look at the before after. Alright, so this is the before and after. So I add some cool tone, and you can see I adjust the skin tone, also make it look more natural. And which is I want to make a rain in the photo. So when you have a rain in the photo, normally it feels cold. So I want to have a cold feeling to our audience. So make it cold in the shadow is my priority in Lightroom. Okay, now export. So export to my folder. Okay, export to JPEG and sRGB. Okay, same. sRGB, JPEG, JPEG, and resolution 300. Okay, now in Photoshop. Alright, so what we're going to start is we try to look at the photos, and we are going to remove something we don't want, and also we want to remove some highlight which is not important. And we have a restaurant, so highlight behind in the background, and so we want to reduce it by selective color white. Okay, and see, this is how I reduce, and you can follow me. So use the blacks always if you want to reduce the white, increase the blacks. Alright, and also remember to tick the absolute. So now you can see I also add the yellow in the white, so that's why you can see the sideboard is yellow now. Alright, yellow color. And I add another one, which is I want to adjust the yellow. Okay, when I turn the white to yellow and the second selective color, I can use yellow channel to enhance it. Okay, to enhance a little bit more for the yellow. Okay, so now I'm going to select these two layers and group in the one folder, so you see in one group. So how to do the group is select and place shift. Okay, place shift and click the group, click the folder, and now I brush. We have a black mask here, so we're going to brush. Okay, so this is what I want, right? Okay, now we want to create a new layer. Okay, so how to create a new layer? You can click Command plus Option plus Shift and E. Okay, Command Option Shift E, and you can have a new layers. Okay, now we are going to look for our material to create the rain. So first thing is you choose this one. This is a rain JPG. Okay, so import this file. So this is the rain we are going to use, and we are use the blending mode to merge inside the photos. So you can see this is the screen. Okay, blending mode screen. Make sure you download the files material. Okay, and I want to adjust the rain size. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we're going to, I use the erase tool and erase the black mask. So now we're going to make the rain. Okay, so this is how I create the rain, and actually it's a real rain. It's a stock photo which is I prepare for you, and it's real. Okay, it's real from another photos. Okay, all right, so now you can see. Okay, we need to remove the rain in front of their face. Okay, brush and brush a little bit. Alright, we do it slowly and make sure you can follow me. Okay, so before after, and it's not enough because the rain area is, we need to cover the whole picture, so I create another one. You can use Command J, or Window you use Control J, and you can create another, copy another new layer for the rain, which is the rain copy. Okay, this one I make it different size, and you see how I do it. Try to merge Yes, try to merge. And also we need to fix a little bit by I use the erase to brush the mask. Okay, another layers, another copy of the rain again. Okay, trying to cover the button of the photo, the button of the image. Okay, so try to cover the whole image. Okay, now yes, almost. Okay, so you need to group all the copy layers in one folders, group it in one folders, and I'm still trying to fix a little bit. I brush a bit. Okay, especially the edge of the layer, so you can see the edge of the rain photos. Okay, so we don't want to let audience to see the edge of the rain. We want to merge the whole things. Okay, I'm going to remove something that you can see here, some hotspot, which is the light bulb behind. So I'm going to remove. Again, I use path tool and then select and content away, or you move, select and move. I want to remove this one. Okay, content away. Good. A little bit more. Okay, remove a bit. Yes, make it smooth. Okay, and now we go to this one. Okay, something below the car. And also this one. This is my light stand. Okay, this is my light stand, and yeah, let's fix it. Path 2. Okay, this one I'm using path 2. Okay, you can see how I use the path 2. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, still a little bit. Wait, let me see. Okay, again, path 2. Okay, good. Yes. Path 2 again. So I have this one. Okay. Good. Before, after. Okay. So now it's clean. Now we're going to open another file, material files, and this one, okay, the ground. Okay, this one for the ground. Okay, let's import the file. Okay, now we move down. Okay, move down all the way and straighten the size. Okay. Screen, I think. Okay, we use screen. Good. And we're going to adjust the fill, or you can adjust opacity. For this one, same. Resize a bit. Okay. Okay, so we need to put the mask, white mask, and convert and invert to black mask. And now I use erase to brush the black mask. Okay, again, brush. Lighten. Okay, I changed to lighten. The branding mode and lighten. Okay, and fill I put 29%. 29%. Okay. Good. Alright. Okay, now we're going to we add the raindrop to the umbrella. Okay, now, okay, looking for the file material here. Okay, so the rain texture. Yeah, we're going to add this one to the umbrella, and let's import. Okay, so we need to turn the directions. Okay, because the raindrop has directions. Okay, so okay, I use screen. Okay, I use the branding mode screen, and of course the raindrop is not going to so big, right? The size is too big, so we need to reduce the size of the raindrop. Okay, and we're going to make many copy of the raindrop texture, many copy of this layer for cover the whole umbrella. Okay, yes. Okay, now we're going to group all the layers of the rain texture. Okay, so we put it in one folder. Okay, like this, in one group. Okay, we put a rain drop. Okay, before and after. All right, and maybe opacity 72%. Okay, nice. Okay, so now we have the rain, we have the rain texture. Okay, we have everything, and now we're going to, okay, we want to remove this one. I saw this one, the hotspots in the background. Okay, let's remove the hotspot. Okay, I use the burn tool. Okay, we burn the highlight a bit. Let's try. Okay, maybe it's work. Protect tone. I think I don't like it. Okay, I prefer to remove it. Okay, so I use the path tool again. Okay, move a bit. Okay, clean. Better. Alright. And here, there's some highlight here also. I want to burn. No, I think I use selective color. Okay, so now you can see I reduce the white, so I use the black. Okay, and also I add the blue color inside, so you can see the white become blue. Okay, so I try to match the original background, which is blue. Okay, good. Okay, copy one new layer for the background, the layer 1 copy, and I use the portraiture. I want to enhance the skin tone. Okay, the first thing is to pick the skin color. Okay, so now we pick the skin color. Okay, and then we go to enhancement. Okay, so I want to increase the brightness because I want to make the skin tone more light. Okay, so alright, so you see the before after, and we have one new layer here, and we need to put a mask. So I use a black mask. So as usual, I'm going to brush the black mask just for the skin tone. Okay, just for the skin tone. Okay, now we copy a blank new layer, and we make the selections. So we choose the selection and small area. Okay, try to make a small selection area like this. Okay, can you see? Like this, very small. And we're going to choose the color black and white, the black on top and the white below. And now we're going to render clouds. Okay, so this is the smoke effect that we want to use it to create the smoke. Okay, so make it bigger. So that's why I want you guys to select a small area to render the cloud and make it big size and look more natural. I'm going to use screen. Okay, we use blending mode screen and adjust the opacity 35%. Okay, and now we create a mask, invert to black mask, and now we can use the erase tool, or you want to use the brush tool to brush the black mask like this. Okay, you need to know where the smoke should be. Okay, where the smoke should be. So I think it's going to be around the exhaust pipe, right? Here a little bit. Okay, and brush a little bit more. Make it thin. I want to make the smoke behind the umbrella, so I do the brush like this. So the smoke is like behind the umbrella, you can see. Okay, now we're going to do some color tone. Okay, color balance. I'm going to use the mid-tone, and then I put some cold color. I want to make my images to feel like very cold. It's raining scenes. So remove the luminosity. Okay, and then you see I add the cyan. This one I go to, this is the highlight. Okay, so like this. Highlight, mid-tone and shadow. Okay, so increase the blue, and you can see from the photo, cyan and blue again. Before, after. Yes, right. I want to make it more. I will go to the curve. So go to the curve. Okay, increase a little bit of RGB. Okay, make it soft, and I go to blue again. Okay, so I adjust the shadow to blue, and this is too much. Okay, adjust the shadow to blue like this, and also the highlight. Okay, the highlight. Yes. Alright. Before, after. Right, so it's like a filter. It's like a color filter, but it's manually. It's not a preset. So we did by color balance and the curve. Okay, so we want to make the sky in blue color. Okay, so you can see. Okay, before, after. This is the mask. So Okay, I want to brush the subject a little bit. I just want to affect the blue on the sky. Okay. Yes. So, yes, alright, that's good. And here I want to fix the color on the background. See the purple and magenta. So I try the magenta in selective color. Okay, I try to remove. It's not much. I think it's blue color also. Yes, go to blue. Yes, it's blue, and let's change to close to red color. Okay. Yes, a little bit more red. See? Okay, now we're going to invert the mask to black color and to erase and brush the mask. Alright. Okay, fix the color on the background. Check before after. I went back to purple. Alright. Alright, good. Okay, again, I use selective color. I want to increase the blue sky. Okay, which is we already did before. We changed the black sky to blue, and now we can even make it more blue and by the selective color in blue channel. Okay, remember to use absolute, and then you see how I do the blue. I increase the cyan and then increase the magenta. Okay, good. Now we're going to brush the black mask. Okay. Alright, like this. Before after. Good. Okay, now we want to darker the background a bit. So go to the background layer here. Okay, this one, and we're going to burn the highlight and protect tone. So make it smooth. We don't want our eyes go to this area. So we want to darker it and make it smooth. Okay, good. Before, after. See? Now you can more concentrate and go straight to the subject. Okay, this time we're going to make the light of the car. Okay, the red light of the car. Okay, so I use this one, brightness. Okay, I increase a bit for the brightness. Use legacy, increase. Change to black mask, and I just want to make some brightness to the light here. Okay, and one more. We're going to make a blank layer, new layer, blank layer, and select color, branding mode, color. Okay, here this is the branding mode, and go to color. Okay, and now we're going to select the brush and pick the red color. So we're going to put on the red color on the light here. You can see, yes. Okay, alright, now we're going to create the light flare from the red car, from the red light. Okay, so this is the gradient. We use gradient and we choose style radius, okay, which is a round shape radius, and the scale we adjust 45, I think less. Yeah. Okay, we adjust the scale, make it small size. Okay, and we can use the linear dodge or maybe the color dodge. Okay, let's see the color dodge and try. Right, not bad. See, it's like a real light effect. Color dodge. Okay, and also you need to adjust the fill. Okay, The fill I adjust like 20 something, 28%. Now we have this. Okay, we create another gradient and we make overlay, enhance the red light. Okay, the overlay enhance the red light, and copy another one, the third one. So this one we need to create the light flare. Okay, so we use lighten, and then we put the lighten in below, and then the other two on top, like this. Linear dot, 20%. Overlay, okay, 60%. And then the lightened, which is the below one, I think 60%. Or maybe more. Yeah, we need more flare. 77. Okay, it's fine. Okay, create a mask. So we need to brush a little bit. We don't want to affect too much on the subject, like this. Yes. Good. Okay, I put it in one folder again, group together. Okay, red light. Okay, selective color, I want to adjust the red umbrella. So red channel minus the cyan, which is increase the right, the red color. So we increase the red colors, and we also increase the blacks. Okay, so we have more red on the umbrella. Okay, good. So now we turn to black mask again. Command I to black mask. Okay, so this one we spend more time. Okay, why I want to do this? Because of there's a red light, the car light there, so the red light is going to hit the umbrella. So we're going to increase the red color on the umbrella. It's not for the whole umbrella, but just the surface which is facing to the lights, facing to the car lights. Maybe for the dress a little bit. Okay, for the lips also, because it's red channel, red color. Okay, we almost done. Okay, I'm checking. Let me check about the car light. Okay. Okay. Because of the light is too much, so I reduce the opacity for the red color layer. Opacity, reduce a little bit. Yeah, not too obvious, so just I want to look more natural. Good. Wow, I love it again. You need to love your works always. Okay, when you click, and then you already know what happened in the final result. So this is already in my mind when I shoot these photos. Okay, now we're going to final editing for the color effects pro, next software. Okay, so color effects pro, first thing I want to go to grammar glow. Okay, so grammar glow gives me the glow and soft effects, so I want to make the whole images softer. So grammar glow, 40% of glow. Okay, and I think also I want to make a little bit cold in glow, 10%, minus 10% in glow warm, and highlight. Okay, so you see I adjust the highlight just around 80 to 90. Okay, so this is what I did. Okay, so for the grammar glow from color effects pro 4. Okay, so you see the whole image is softer. Okay, so because of the raining scenes, so I just want to match the mood, this kind of scenes, so make it softer. Okay, the mood is very important for me, for my works, so I always want the mood. Okay, so now I'm going to brush a bit. Okay, brush the subject, also I brush the signboard, the restaurant, the word. Okay, and then I brush the subject. Okay, because I just want the glow effects to the background and surrounding the whole environment. Alright, okay, and then we go to the next one. Okay, we want to make the tonal contrast. Okay, filter. Okay, before after. Okay, don't forget to merge. I need to merge this one first before I go for tonal contrast. So I merge and then go to color effects pro again. Okay, now we go to tonal contrast. Okay, wow, you can see it's like 3D. Wow. Okay, so but it's a little bit too much for me. Okay, it's too much for me, so I reduce. First thing, the saturation, I make it 0%, and let me try the shadow. Okay, how about the mid-tone? Okay, so shadow I think 10%. Okay, mid-tone and highlight. Okay, 50%, 15%, and mid-tone. Okay, how about shadow? I always try different setting to match the different style of the photo. So okay, this one I make the highlight 20%, mid-tone 5%, shadows 25%, and saturation 5%. And the contrast type I always use standard. So this is the setting, and done. See the before after. Okay, and click OK. Before, after. Alright, you can see the whole structure is more solid. Okay, and now I put a white mask and invert to black mask. Command I. And I use erase tool to, I'm going to start to brush the subject. I want the tonal contrast to the subject. So I just brush the area. Okay, so you need to brush the area you want to have the tonal contrast. See, I want the car. So the purpose for this one is I want my subjects to pop out from the background. So I want my background look soft, but I want my subjects look like the main subject should be more solid in the photo. More solid, have the highlight and shadow, more 3 dimensions. You can see the shape of the subject, of the body. Also the cars together, the car is together with the subject. And a little bit of the foreground, the umbrella, and also the floor, the ground. And that's how I try to make my photo have the layering. Foreground, subject, and background. 3 different tonality. Okay, you can see. Before, after. Okay. Okay, check, and if you feel good, and then we can merge. I adjust the feel a bit. Okay, I don't want too much, too strong. Okay, that's enough, and you can merge. Okay, now there's a small highlight on the dress, red color here. So I use the burn tool, mid-tone and highlight. Burn highlight a bit. And also the floor below. Okay, I try to make it less distracting. Okay, less distracting. So my subject is the main thing to focus. Beautiful. Another masterpiece again, right? Okay, I love it. Let's see the before and after. Wow. Okay, so the before after is a lot different. Okay, so this is how we are going to create the raining scenes, and it's a little bit complicated and a little bit of composite in this photo. So I think you need to do more practice for this one if you want to make it perfect. Okay, save the file. Alright, so how is it? Is it complicated to you guys? I think you need more practice, and also you have unlimited access to the video, and I want you to go back step by step and keep follow my skills. Any question you can ask in the group, I'm willing to answer your questions, and I want to see you get the result. Alright, so remember to download the files and the resources for you to do the exercise and practice. And this is special for Z Global members, okay? Keep it for yourself. Okay, so I want to see your result. I will find the time to see what you can improve. Okay, so I see you in the next lesson. Next month, I'm going to edit your photos. Okay, so we're going to start to edit your photos, and before that, we are going to contact you, which is the first 50 registrations. So you have to send me whatever the raw file from you guys, and I'm going to do the demonstration and more videos in the Z Global group. You are going to learn more from what I'm going to do in your photos. I'm looking forward, and same time, same day, I see you in the next lesson.